What's up, dudes? Finally got this live YouTube's thing figured out. So I do apologize very much for that. Let me know if you can see this down below. Leave me a comment right now if you're watching this, if you can see this.
Finally
kind of
got this
little bit of
live
a
YouTube
disaster.
thing.
But hey, it's working now, and that's all that's important. But anyway, thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch this video, to subscribe, everything you've done lately. So the reason for this video tonight, first off, is I wanted to go ahead and tell you guys thank you so much for subscribing. We just got to 30,000 subscribers. That's ridiculous. I never thought when I started this, when I started it, I think kind of got serious with it in like November, December, that we would get here. So I seriously, I really appreciate that, guys. I don't know what else to say. It's pretty amazing. It's been a whirlwind, and hopefully I've taught you guys some things. That's my goal with all this, to teach you guys some things. And really, that's obviously I wanted to fish full time. That's what I want to do. If you guys watched my video, fishing, quitting my job actually to become this pro YouTube fishing thing. It's so crazy, so surreal that we're actually doing it. I actually went out and filmed today, did a little challenge video, a $10 Walmart challenge video. So go ahead and check that one out if you guys want to watch it. It'll be out in a couple days. But anyways, the other reason I want to do that was what I told you guys. We got a little $400 package full of beautiful baits right here. And so obviously I'm pretty stoked about that. Why did I order $400 worth of baits? That's because I'm going to the #1 smallmouth fishery in the world right now, or one of them anyways. And I don't know about the world. Yeah, probably the world. The ones in Canada are big, but the ones at Lake Mille Lacs are giant. Bite's tough there, I guess, but we have our end of the year tournament there, a 2-day championship tournament. And me and the Zark, shout out to the Zark, you're probably tuning in right now, wondering why it's 7 o'clock. I didn't have the YouTube live figured out. It's because I don't know the technology, just like you. Anyways, we are, I think we're second or within a point of second place in points right now. So we have the opportunity to win the Anglers of the Year in that series. So we're super stoked. We're going up there to pre-fish, and really we'll spend a ton of time up there in Minnesota. Shout out to everyone that's in my feed right now. I see you guys are commenting. Super stoked to see you guys on there. That's pretty badass. Everything's kind of delayed right now with what I'm watching, the comments, what I'm watching. Anyways, yeah, so I got this Woodford Reserve drink. We got Woodford Reserve on the rocks. We got a little bit of Coke in there. It's my first drink of the night. It's only 7. Give me a break. It'll be a lot clearer looking later on this evening, you know, because it's a Wednesday night, I guess. That's pretty embarrassing, but what do you do? Anyways, let's get into this unboxing. You know, since we're going up to smallmouth territory. So Mille Lacs Lake, I'm super stoked for this place. I know very little about this place other than it's pretty much this time of year, you know, it's what we saw last year in the Bassmaster Elite Series tournament. It's going to be offshore fishing a lot of the time. Rock pile. It sounds like rock shoals are the huge deal there. So it's all about finding what exactly you're going to fish there. It's about finding the right one, right quality of fish in those areas. Brian, thanks for the good call on the drink. Elijah Craig sounds great. I hope you guys are all drinking. Hey, Toby, Huskers do not suck. Well, we kind of suck, but I'm a huge fan. Tried and true. We're going to the game this Saturday, so I'm super stoked for that. My wife's actually going to Oregon next week, and it took everything in my life, in my being, not to go out to Oregon for that, because it's like, it's obviously a sweet place to go in the country, and but got that tournament at Mille Lacs Lake. It's like championship tournament. Might win Anglers of the Year, got a chance to win the tournament, fish the best fishery maybe in the country right now, or go see Nebraska. It was, and I'm already locked in with this, so it was a really tough choice for me. But we ended up, made the choice to hit up the Mille Lacs, so I'm pretty stoked for that. Anyways, I got a bunch of smallmouth baits here, and this is more or less just a Q&A. I want to open this box, obviously, use that as a reason to just do this video. But a huge thing for me, before I open this, I want to say thanks to you guys. Thank you seriously so much for all the support. Everything you're doing right now in that feed I'm looking at right now. No, not go Irish. Come on, man. But thank you guys for subscribing. Have a video out tomorrow, actually. Did some fishing with my buddy Kyle Two Boy from Stockton Lake. We stayed at his grandparents' house earlier this year in the winter, and we'll hopefully get back there. Yes, I miss Dr. Osborne. Of course, man. He's the greatest coach and probably person in the history of the world. But yeah, we'll hopefully get back to Stockton Lake this winter. I love that lake. I love the Ozarks. You know, we're going to be kind of going through some tough times later on, because we go through a tough period here between when it's too cold to fish and there's a little bit of ice, yet there's not enough. Hi, Mom. Hey, just want to say hi, Mom. Shout out to my mom. She's watching me right now. But we go through some tough periods here in Nebraska where there's not enough ice that it's safe outside to go on the ice, and then it's you finally get ice, and sometimes in the whole winter there's not safe ice, so you can't go ice fishing or open water fishing. So I'm hoping to spend a lot of that time down south or up north. I got some ideas too. I want to go do some smallmouth fishing through the ice. I want to do some northern fishing, some catch and cook type stuff. Shoot me some ideas. What do you guys think I should go do for some videos this winter? I'm trying to get the content. You know, thanks for the comments on the hat. Obviously, the sun's shining. Always wear proper gear to protect yourself when it's really, really sunny outside like it is in my basement right now. Do more giveaways. Come on, man. Come on, Dave. I don't know anyone else on the YouTube fishing community that does as many giveaways as I do. Hawks are not number one or one. Get out of here. Anyways, I'm going to open up this box. Let's get to it. Of course, you got to pull out the old sharp kitchen knife. You can't just like rip it open or use a regular knife. I'm not going to use a blowtorch or nothing because I'm not a famous YouTuber yet, so I can't use blowtorches to open stuff. Oh my God, this thing is so sexy. Look at all them baits in there. Smallmouth baits! All right, so let's get started with the boring stuff first. Boring for you, not boring for me, because I'm a nerd and I really love to get snagged and break off a million baits. So the way you do that is you buy these jig molds, so I can make more videos making custom. Actually, I make some custom molds, some custom baits in these molds. I don't make my own molds, but got some custom tackle I make in these. But we got the old swing head mold and the flick shake mold. I know you guys see me throwing those a ton lately. Well, now I can make my own, which is super sick. That way, you know, swing heads, you go through a million of them, because the only place I fish the damn things in the janky, nasty rocks. So got those. Another really exciting thing is hooks for them, blah, blah, blah. Let's see, we got 100, 200, 300, 400 hooks, so I can go make 400 flick shakes and wobble heads. So that's probably not a good thing. It's just going to mean I'm going to break off $100 worth of plastics every day I go fishing. So what's up, Tyler Weberg? Good to see you, buddy. I know you're a local guy. Mr. Topwater King, I would love to go to Okeechobee. And I assume you're going to pay for my way to get there, so I really appreciate you sending me through PayPal. My PayPal account, benmillikenmsn.com. If you want to pay for me to go to Okeechobee, I would love to go there, my man. Justin Lay, thanks for the $2, big man. Appreciate that. Anything you guys send through the Super Chats does help support the channel. Like I said, I don't know if the previous chat's up from earlier. It goes to a really good cause, which is obviously whiskey and then tackle. I don't have any other fishing tackle. This is all I have. I was all out of tackle until I got this, so thank you for sending money. Anyway, so yeah, I got a bunch of hooks. That's exciting. You guys are going to be shocked by this. Got the old beavers. Double wide beavers. Check them out. I mean, you can use regular beavers. They catch fish. If you like catching big fish, some slaunches, get some double wide beavers. Probably shouldn't have just said that. That's kind of secret. Anyways, moving on. Got some Gambler twin tail grubs. For guys that fish twin tails, for some reason, I really, really like these. They have a nice wide posture, a little bit bigger profile mostly than other twin tail grubs I like to use. So I like those a lot. I seem to get a better bite on those. Speaking of grubs, got some old Yamamoto 4-inch grubs, watermelon with red flakes. Nothing exciting there, but just a typical cold water, clean water, supernatural bait for smallmouth. Obviously, they love those. And then I got a whole buttload of these guys. I got like 7-8 packs of these new Daiwa Yamamoto Nico worms. They're way too expensive, and they're 10 packs, so you get a lot of baits at least. But I got white with blue shimmer or something, blue pearl, silver flick, I don't know. But on the Flick Shake rig, these guys are absolutely money. I don't like to promote companies really that don't spend any money or time helping me out, but I will tell you straight up, Yamamoto obviously makes great baits, and I would go check out these new baits from Daiwa and Yamamoto. They kind of work together on these. They're freaking sick on a Flick Shake. I haven't really thrown them on anything else, but I whacked like a bunch of 5-pounders the other day on a Flick Shake when the fish weren't even biting. So those are cool. They got kind of a nice thump, and they kind of shake when you pump them up and wiggle it in. I know Flair had that on his video telling you how to fish the Flick Shake. Since we're the Flick Shake masters, me and the Zark, mostly the Zark, he cheats and uses it all the time. That's something you want to look for in your Flick Shake worm. Yeah, you can put any worm on it, but unless it vibrates real tight and sharply when you twitch it, to me that's the deal. Throw it in 2 inches of visibility, throw it in 10 feet of visibility, catch fish on them all year long in all different situations. So hopefully that'll help you guys out a little bit. Next one's up. Probably shouldn't show you these guys either. Zoom centipedes. Yep, those aren't a big deal. Put those on a shaky head. We can fish those a lot of different ways. We're going to be in clean water up in Mille Lacs, fishing for smallmouth. You know, a little Carolina rig, shaky head. You can even throw those in the Flick Shake if you want to. You can do a little bit of everything. Texas rig, whatever you want. That's a super cheap bait and a really versatile bait too. Another bait I shouldn't show you guys, the old Jackal Cover Craw. Yeah, 3-inch size. Go pick some of those up. They got no action, but they're like crack cocaines for the smallmouth. Seriously, I'm not kidding. Those are great baits. Let me go ahead and look. Oh, Brandon, my man. Dude, you're from Minnesota, my biggest fan. If you fish Mille Lacs, you tell me all them secret spots. No, I'm just kidding. But seriously, thank you so much for throwing me a couple bucks. I really appreciate that. You guys are freaking awesome. I should probably like go up here and see if anyone else has too. But anyways, I really appreciate you doing that, Brandon. I do need to get up and check you out when you're in Minnesota. Pretty pumped to get up there. Mille Lacs sounds like a sick lake. It's a giant bowl. Kind of nervous, to be honest, about the old the wind, the wave situation. It sounds like you can die pretty easy up there. So that's always good. Don't really want to die in a boat accident next weekend. But the waves, you know, they should be 7 feet tall. Fishing upstate New York. Do I still like Cast King? No, I hate them, but I use them on every single one of my rods. Yeah, they're terrible reels. No, I'm just kidding, man. Cast King's a company that kind of reached out to me, and I checked out their products, and I'm seriously still blown away by the effectiveness and the affordableness of this company. I seriously feel like they're making their reels with the same exact parts, the same quality as like some of these $300-400 reels, and it's insane that you can get them for $58 to $70. Super stoked about that. Let's move on with the unboxing a little bit. Here's some more. These are super secret baits. No one knows about Kitech Fat Impacts. Yeah, I just got some shad colors. You know, I already got a bunch of these. But I got some 6 cent swim bait heads. I'm going to throw these guys on, and even if the bites really aren't that hot at Mille Lacs, I can almost guarantee you that's a bait it'll get bit. To go along with all the jig molds, I love to make my own jigs, and I'm going to make 1,000,000 jigs before I go up to Mille Lacs this winter. And also, leave a comment. If you guys want to see me do some jig making videos, leave a comment. Let me know what kind of jig making videos you want to see. Ed, thank you so much for sending that money, buddy. I really appreciate that. Anyways, let me know what kind of tackle making tips you want to see. I got some big plans to do some custom painting videos, so some hard bait painting videos this winter. Super, super stoked to get those out. I feel like I'm talking a million words a minute because I got so much on my mind. I got all these damn baits I'm so excited about because I'm a tackle junkie. I got all this stuff I want to tell you guys about because I want to tell you my plans and get feedback on it. So just let me know if I sound like an idiot. Show, nizzle, drizzle. Thank you very much. But yeah, I don't know. I'm super stoked about this. I'm doing it full time now, and I know so many people, yeah, GBR, Dean. So many people seriously think that, like, I go out and drink beer and fish all day, every day, and the videos make them damn selves. I'm seriously, like, I know I can't complain about it because I'm so lucky to get out and go fish for a living. But I can promise you guys, I am busting my ass every day, 8, 10, 12, 15 hours a day a lot of times, to get you guys videos, as much content as possible. Do you guys like the everyday videos? Do you want me to go to every other day? Is it better when there's some suspense? Does it make you want to watch it more? Let me know. Leave a comment. I don't know what to, I mean, this is my first, it's not like I've done this before. Thank you very, very much. Jomi from Florida. I will keep grinding. It's all about that grind. But where I'm going with that anyways is there's so much, you know, I'm going to go off on a tangent a little bit. Flair's kind of been getting some tough love lately, and some of these Guggen guys have been, I don't know, I don't want to get involved in all the drama and everything, but if you don't see the amount of work these guys have put in to get to where they're at, a lot of people think they're just spoiled little kids that have just kind of, they're all entitled. They got this place because they've just been handed everything their whole life. That could not be further than the truth. It's a freaking grind to make content that people will actually want to watch. I mean, you guys are probably hating this live unboxing right now. But anyways, I don't know where to go with that other than this can be a lot of work, but I'm so grateful that I get to go out and fish every day. No, I was actually at the boat ramp today, and I don't know if this gentleman is watching it right now. And I met a guy, he said, you know, I watch your videos and Flair's videos all the time. I noticed you were filming, so I let you have that spot on the lake today. So super, super cool. If you guys ever see me out on the water, please say hi. I have time for everyone. I'm not too good for anyone. I'll talk and BS with you about anything. I really appreciate the support, and shout out to you for saying hi to me today, my man, and that was awesome. But let's continue with this. So jig skirts. Also doing a frog fishing challenge video, finesse frogs. It's something I read about in an article a couple years ago, and I didn't really know how to do it so where you had like a good control item to see if this worked or not. But I'm going to do a micro frog finesse fishing versus a big frog and see which one works better. I'm going to film that tomorrow, so be watching for that video. I'm very interested to see the results of that. Going to a really fire pond too, so I'm pretty stoked for that. Yeah, more molds. You know, these are the wires for the wires for the flick shakes. These are the inserts that go with the swing heads, and then I can put whatever hooks I want on them. That's an awesome thing to do, guys. Buying your own jig molds and making your own custom hooks. So now I can put a big old long gap hook for a 10-inch worm, or I can put a little finesse round bend hook on it. I can do whatever I want, everything in between. Show nizzle drizzle. Thank you very much, my man. But you can do so much customization, and once you figure out what you like, if you feel like you're really comfortable with the technique, like I am with the flick shake and the swing head, you feel like you can start to really customize your own tackle, and it will catch more fish for you. So I strongly recommend. I don't work for Do It, or they don't give me anything, but go check out Do It Molds. They have about everything you could ever want with that. Got these guys right here. I'm going to be drop shotting a whole bunch. So this is supposed to be the deal for drop shot hooks. I've used them once, I think, and I really liked them. It's the Gamakatsu Finesse Aaron Martin's drop shot hook. Supposedly they are thinner yet stronger. So they not as much hook there, but they can present better action on your bait. Super stoked about those. Yeah, these are another one that you guys should really check out. If you like smallmouth fishing, again, this is a company I don't work with. I don't know why I'm doing a bunch of free promotion other than they just catch fish, and I want you guys to catch more fish. Can you donate money, Brian Hill? Yeah, man. Send me $500 right now. Go for it. Super chat. Let's do it. Anyway, here they are right here. Changeable blue is the color on these. These are the Dry Creek 3.5-inch tube. I'll answer you. What's up, Sam? How you doing, my man? These are a really cool tube. I don't know if you guys can see these at all. I'll take these out of the package, but this is like one of the coolest. Yeah, you can't see that at all. That's a terrible shot. One of the coolest craw color tubes I've ever seen. It's almost like a green pumpkin with a green shimmer, and then it's got blue in the skirt underneath. I mean, you can't freaking get better than that for smallmouth or really largemouth. I caught a bunch of largemouth on them too, but got a couple backs of those. Dry Creek makes really, really good tubes. Big fan of them. Speaking of tubes, we might as well get this out of the way. I got 2 20-packs of the Poor Boys tubes. One of them, sorry Kyle, is in the secret Tube Boy special with Tube Boy in the video you'll see tomorrow. Check back 2:30 Central Time. Watch that video. Go watch it. Anyways, this is the Smoke Purple tube. Just a freaking killer. You got clean water and you can't catch a fish. Texas rig one of these. If you still can't catch one, just go home because you're not going to catch any. And then I went ahead and got a green pumpkin with orange in it too. So that's those are great tubes. They come in a 20-pack. I think they're like $7.99 for a 20-pack, but they are freaking sweet. No, I'm not giving these away. Fishing and gaming with Mando, and I would love to go back to Stockton. John and Luke Jacobson live in Springfield, have a tournament, dude. That sounds sweet. Let's do it. Make it happen. I'm telling you, I'm getting down to the Ozarks. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Joe. I'm getting out of the Ozarks a lot this winter, and yeah, I'm pretty stoked about that. I'm gonna have to do it because it's gonna be cold here, and I mean that's a great excuse because honestly, I am super stoked on the Ozarks. No, I didn't lift before. I haven't lifted in a long time, man. I'm getting chubby as hell. But yeah, anyways, Poor Boys tubes. There they go. My dog's down here now, so she's probably gonna I'll throw them on the floor and she'll just eat them as they come in. But yeah, the rest of these are by a company that I use a lot of their plastics. I don't know if I really want to promote them a whole bunch, but a bunch of Strike King baits. So we got all these menace baits, and I'd love to come to Maryland. I love these Strike King menace baits. This is actually, hey, no, Millie, get down. This is actually the Baby Menace by Strike King. It's a brand new bait, but these menace baits are cool because you can fish them about any way you want. This is the new Baby Menace, so it's a really small. Looks like it's. I actually have never seen these before. I never taken them out of the package. This is basically this almost the same length as the Menace, but it's got a little bit smaller flappers. Anyways, I got these in a bunch of different colors because I use the hell out of them. I'm sure if you guys watch videos, these are like my swim jig trailer, chatterbait trailer, but you can do about anything with them. Like I said, you can pitch them, you can swim them, you can put them on just a exposed hook on a jig head, and that's what I plan on doing a lot for these smallmouth up on Mille Lacs. I don't know if it's going to be the best conditions, and I'm probably going to have to finesse them a bunch. Wish I could show you guys the giant pile of baits, but you guys already saw those baits, but that's it. I'm out of baits. So, yeah, super stoked to get out to Mille Lacs and do that tournament. Like I said, it's our championship tournament, so we're hopefully going to get that dub. I think it's like $3,500 for first or something, and then I think it's another couple grand if we get team of the year. So that would be great. One thing I don't know what I'm going to really do up there is I'm going to be there for like 5 or 6 days straight, and I don't really want to give you guys get this out of the way. I don't really want to give you guys the same thing. Like, oh, we're finesse fishing for smallmouth again for 5 videos straight, and I am going to put a video up every single day, but I want to know what kind of content you guys want to see up there. If you want me to go check out another lake, do some largemouth fishing. If you live up in Minnesota, you have any ideas for some great places to fish up there, hit me up. That would be awesome if you could let me know if there's some lakes up there by Mille Lacs that are good lakes to fish. Here's my beautiful wife right here. She probably won't come into frame. But anyways, so to get back to where I was going with that, yeah, I'd love to fish some lakes up there around Mille Lacs. I know there's a couple different lakes. I've heard a thing about it's called like Mother Lake or something by some long name. I don't know. Let me know if there's any good lakes by Mille Lacs to fish if the wind blows 387 miles an hour and the tournament gets canceled for a day, or if we can't pre-fish or whatever. But I think that's about all I got for you guys. I'm going to go ahead and answer some questions. Shoot me some comments down there. I'm going to spend the next couple minutes answering questions. Then I'm going to go ahead and end this dude for tonight, and then you guys can go. First of all, you can go pick up one of these certified MFRTs. The link will be down below, and then you can go watch my video tomorrow about 2:30. I just got done editing that video, and it was a good one. It was tough conditions. If you want to know how to catch fish in the summer with really tough conditions, go check that out tomorrow, 2:30 p.m. Central Time. Ah, that's delicious. I really recommend this Woodford Reserve, another company that I do not work for, but pretty awesome. Tommy, favorite whiskey? That's really tough. I really like this Woodford Reserve. Kyle, two boy, got me going on the Wild Turkey 101. That's awesome too. Holy balls, those are coming in really quick. What Costas do I wear? Blackfin 580Gs. Fall bait episode will be coming in a couple weeks here. How much do I get? How do you get paid per video? I get paid through Google AdSense. I make about 30 cents per video. It's really good money. Huddleston swim baits. I just got the email from on their email list. They're coming back out with the top hook shad bait. Super stoked for that. I kind of got into a big swim bait kick about 5 years ago. Kind of moved away from that a little bit because I got into tournaments so much, but I'd like to expand upon what I've learned from that. The problem with swim baits is there's so much that I don't know. It's hard to explain. There's just so much uncertainty with it, especially when you live in a part of the country like I do that has terrible water quality for the majority of the year. Want to see a certified MF for shirt in black. I like that. Have I fished in Minnesota before? I've been up to Lake Andrusia when I was younger. Joe's Lodge. We stayed up there for my cousin's wedding. Hunting video. I'd like to try hunting. I've actually never hunted before except for squirrels and such with BB guns. Pretty lame to admit that. Get Tom Osborne on the boat, my man. Dude, that's something that I've thought about like the last 2 years, is trying to film with him. For some reason, I haven't reached out to him. I know he's really he's old. He's trying to just hang out, do his own thing these days, but I'd love. If I could film with one person in the entire world, it would be Tom Osborne. So hopefully we can do that. We can make that happen at some point here. I probably should get in touch with him as soon as possible, though. Would I fish with a fan? Yeah, man, I fish with fans all the time. But the problem is I got 150 people asking me to do it a day, so it's really hard to do that. But blow up my DMs, and I try to get to everyone. If I'm in Missouri, hit you up. Yeah, man, I'd love to hit some. Where at in Missouri, Nathan? You tell me. Working with the Googans, man, I got some things that I got coming up that might be up that alley. But that's all I'm going to say about that. Seminole in Georgia sounds awesome. Scott Martin, I'd love to fish with Scott Martin. Didn't used to be a huge fan of him, but I've really grown to like Scott. He's doing a really good thing right now. Team up with Caskin, give you a promo code. Yeah, all I can do right now is give you all those links in my descriptions. Congratulations, Ben, on qualifying for nationals. That's badass. Do you think it's better to fish with a bush or clean shave? I would full bush, definitely. Where are you going in the Ozarks? The answer is yes, all of the Ozarks. I got guys I want to go fish with way down in Bull Shoals, and then I love going to Lake of the Ozarks, Stockton. Truman actually is a really fun lake too. Dirty water smallmouth tube colors. Nothing changes with that, with anything. Dirty water smallmouth tube colors. I would go with black. I would go with green pumpkin with really bright orange. Throw a whole bunch of dye on there. Tommy, yeah, sorry. Dude, Lake Hartwell. Jonas asked me if I should go down to South Carolina, fish Lake Hartwell. You know, that was something that was like 5 years ago. I was like, oh yeah, you go fish for school and fish and you catch 3 or 4 pounder. That's awesome. And you weigh in your 13, 14 pound limit. Those dudes blew that out in the Forest Wood Cup, man. That was insane. I couldn't believe that. There was 5, 6 pounders caught like crazy. People were catching 20+ pound bags. I'd love to get to Lake Hartwell. Is a 7-foot rod a lame? No, it's not lame, but I don't have very many of them. I really have that sweet spot of 7.3 to 7.6. I really like those rods. You take up a lot more line on the hook set, and I like those rods. I feel like as long as rod as you can get away with without being too cumbersome is what you want. Yeah, I'd love to fish Hartwell. I would freaking love to fish Champlain. Amazing lake. I got a couple more minutes left. I'm going to wrap this up, guys. Never try a stupid tube? Yeah, I like it. Problem with a tube on any type of shaky head that I don't like is it's just a lot of rubber. It's a lot of plastic right there that has to collapse. And I do really well with a tube on a Texas rig and on exposed hooks. So that's why I don't fish with that a lot. Never fished Toledo Bend, but I'd love to sell my tubes. Yeah, I don't make my own tubes, man. I wish I did, because I go through a ton of them when I fish them. Do I like a wet beaver? I assume you're talking about the double wide beaver. Yes, I do like to make as many presentations into brush piles and keep it as wet as possible. And favorite tournament bass baits? That's tough. I love topwater baits. You guys see me start with a topwater bait in almost every video, unless I'm fishing in the middle of the day. Topwater baits are a great way that people really don't exploit as much as they should. That gets really big bites. You get a lot of bites on topwater, and they can really show themselves to where they are in an area. So I like topwater baits a lot. And then a jig is a great tournament bait as well. Jigs catch better quality fish, and so many times you're fishing a jig in an area where bigger fish will live too, around really heavy cover. So jigs, topwater baits are, I guess, my main tournament baits, but it really just depends on the time of the year in the lake, man. Best lure for fishing offshore, jig, or a big creature bait I like a lot. Favorite frog, Spro popping frog, or a live target 65 frog. You see me throw those almost every time in every video. What's up, McGuire? Creek video? Yeah, man, if the creeks didn't suck so bad around here, I'd love to do a creek video. Sell my jigs, dude. All right, I want you guys to comment right now. If I started, just for instance, if I started a jig company and used my jigs in almost every video and just whack the hell out of the fish like I do, and every time I use a jig, how many of you guys would pick those up, and would you pay $3.99 or $3 for a jig for those? It's something I've wanted to do for so long, is start a jig company and kind of make my own personal stuff. But the thing I'd want to do the most is just keep it to like 3-4 colors, keep it simple, and just push them out the door to people and have them freaking sticking fish. Because I have a formula down to catch fish. I have colors that work. I have the hook that I want. I have the head I want. Everything. Yeah, I love jig fishing. You guys have noticed that. There's no better way to just. It's so simple. You flip it into heavy cover, or you drag it in gnarly cover, and you catch big fish. It's not rocket science, and jigs are the deal. They're the way to go. So yeah, awesome, you guys. A lot of you guys are giving great feedback. Another thing I want to do, I almost started doing this, and but anyways, I paint a lot of my custom baits, and I wish I had some right here to show you guys, but you can probably check some on my Facebook page. But I do a lot of custom bait painting, and I feel like I'm decent at it, and so I was doing that the last few winters before I started this YouTube gig. So with the custom lure painting, I wanted to paint some really big swim baits, some stuff like some topwater baits. One was like an MS Slammer, which is a bait you guys got to check out. I haven't done a video with it yet, but it's like one of my favorite baits to fish with, which is insane. I've made 100 and some videos now. I've never made a video, but when you get on the bite, there's nothing like it. But anyways, can I get 100 subs? Yeah, man. But anyways, I wanted to paint a bunch of those. I had a guy that was making these baits, these topwater baits that had a really loud knock. They were plastic baits, but I could paint them. Anyways, yeah, that's something else I want to dabble in a little bit this winter potentially. But I literally probably am working on this like way too long. Spent a lot of time on this YouTube thing, man. So it's hard for me to I can't make enough jigs to sell them. Otherwise I would. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to paint enough to sell those, but I will do some lure painting videos this winter. I'm going to do like 1 or 2 more minutes, answer a few questions. I'd love to fish with John B and Blacktip H. Just haven't been able to get in touch with them yet. Probably could do that through Flare, but I don't want to bug those guys, but I do want to fish with those guys. Yeah, I should sell my chatterbaits too. That would probably be something that was along with the jig video. Problem is I bend them out like you saw. I bend the eye out on those, and I attach the blade directly to the head, which means it is a patent infringement. So I couldn't do that. It's okay to make your own, like I showed you in the video. You just can't sell them and make a profit on those without paying Z-Man a whole bunch of money. Personal best, 8.5 pound largemouth, and like I said earlier, a 5'2" smallmouth in a tournament. But man, no, I've never been fly fishing. Would you guys like to watch me fly fish? Would you watch a fly fishing video? I've always thought it's kind of lame because I can go in these trout. Well, it's not lame. It's an art. Fishing's an art. Fishing's a beautiful thing. But I've always just gone these Colorado trout streams, which is like my favorite place to go, and just fish with a spinning rod and like a Panther Martin or a Mep spinner, and that's super fun. No to fly fishing. Good call, man. So anyways, yeah, I don't know if I'll ever do it. It'd be something. I love fishing, and I'd love to go out there and try that for trout. Something different, but fly fishing sucks. That's great, guys. Anyways, I'm gonna get out of here. Thank you guys. Seriously, you entertained me on this. Please leave a comment and let me know if you like these live feeds. That's the most important thing. That tell me if you like the live feeds and tell me if I should keep doing them. And no, I'm not drinking Natty. I'm drinking Woodford Reserve. You should have been here for the start, or go back and rewatch this 100,000 times, and you'll know I'm drinking Woodford Reserve with a little tiny bit of Coke. So anyways, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Let me know if you like these live videos. I'd like to get to the point where I do these like once a month or something. But I'm like I said, I'm so grateful and so humbled that you guys take the time to watch my videos, and we've gotten to the point where we're at 30,000 plus subscribers now. Yes, I would love to be to 500,000, a million subscribers, but that's down the road. That's so much work in advance for me to get there, and I will put in the work to get as far as I possibly can. And that's really, it's up to you guys to where I get in this, and that's why I'm so grateful for you and for all the help and everything you guys have done to watch my videos. So thank you. I won't get too mushy on you there, but tune in tomorrow, 2:30 p.m. Central Time. I'll have a video up, and then either Friday or Sunday I'll put up another one, and we'll kind of go from there. Then we're next Wednesday I'm heading up to Mille Lacs for that tournament. Super stoked for that. Kyle, I will keep getting it. I'm grinding, man. I'm grinding. I don't have any downtime. I feel like I'd get done with work, done with this at 5:30, 6 o'clock, and then spend time with my wife, and then I just want to get back to editing at 10 o'clock when she goes to bed. And it's just been a whirlwind. It's been crazy, but I'm trying to get you guys as much as I can. I've been putting out some videos for Cast King, for Mystery Tackle Box, so go check those out as well. But for now, I am out of here as always. Take it easy, guys, and thank you for tuning in to the first ever Go Pick Up a Certified MFer shirt. I'm out of here. Peace.